guys, welcome back to Cara Jo Plans, where I am planning and budgeting my way through a debt payoff journey. Today we're going to be closing out January 2021, and I've got all my expenses tracked on my monthly, and I've totaled them up on the side here. So we're going to head over to the Where Did My Money Go page here in my Budget by Paycheck workbook. Let me get over there. Here it is. And so I've kind of already set this page up a little bit with my starting balance, my incoming income, and that gets my total monthly income. And I wrote down at the beginning of the month what I budgeted for each category. So we're going to see where we're at with these categories. And I feel like the utilities is way off for some reason. Probably because some of the stuff that I thought was going to be pulled in January isn't getting pulled till February 1st. So we're going to see where that one is. I think we're going to come in under on utilities. So for food, I went way over budget, and if you watched last week's weekly check-in, you knew this was going to happen. My food budget, I ended up spending $634.54. Way over. I haven't had a problem like that with food in a long time, and a lot of that I'm going to attribute to starting the HelloFresh subscriptions. So for February, I might adjust my food budget a bit. I know I did skip a couple weeks of the HelloFresh. It was a little too much every single week, and my kids were at home doing online school every day, so there was a lot more food being eaten at home with them snacking and lunches, etc. So January was hard on food. Now fuel, I budgeted $140, and I ended up spending $118.60. So we were under there. Household, I am under budget, $91.33. Utilities, $995.32. So yeah, there's one, probably my mortgage maybe, and my health insurance that aren't actually getting pulled out till February 1st this month. $40 for allowance was spent. Beauty, I had budgeted $250. I ended up spending $312. There was one more nail appointment, and I ended up getting a facial to use up some of my credits from when I had Massage Envy, and I tipped that on those credits. So there was that. Sinking funds, I put $623 away. Planner, I went a little bit over, $136.79. Debt, I put $2124.44. Fun money, we spent $28.58. And then clothing, I had $119.43 that I spent on clothes that I don't normally spend. So we're going to add that category in. So let's see what our differences were in the categories. So 634.54 minus 500. We were over by 134.54. 140 minus 118.60. Over. Plus. There we go. We were under by 21.40. 100 minus 91.33. We were under budget on household by 867. 1448.82 minus 995.32. We were under budget by 453.50 on utilities, which is really weird. I'm gonna have to figure out which bills I had budgeted for that didn't. Anyhow, allowance, I pulled exactly what I said. Beauty, we were over by $62. Can I make that a 6? We'll just wait it out. There we go. Over by $62. And sinking funds were good. Planner, I was over by $36.79. Debt, $21.24.44 minus $18.24.44. We were over by $300, so I was able to put an additional $300 to debt. That was awesome. And then fund money. Did I do that right? 100 minus 28.58. 71.42. We were under. And then clothing, I hadn't budgeted anything, so I was over 119.43 there. All right. And then I didn't even calculate my carryover, so we'll get there in a second. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 11 was my total monthly income, minus 634.54, minus 118.60, minus 91.33, minus 995.32, minus 40, minus 312, minus 623, minus 136.79, minus 21.24.44, minus 28.58, minus 119.43. So I should have for carryover 451.08. And I know that's pretty close to what's currently in my bank account, so we'll say that I'm pretty on spot there. So let's calculate the percentage of my income that went to each category. And I'm going to speed through this, and I will be right back with these percentages. You can want to watch as I speed through it. All right, so we got the percentages. Let's see how close to 100% we are. I know there was a couple in there that I rounded a little bit, so let's see how close we are. Uh-oh. I'm only to here and I've already got 100. Uh-oh. I rounded something wrong, or I added something wrong. 11 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 27 plus 1 plus 5.5. 11 plus 2 plus 37. Aha. This number here should be 17.5. Now let's try it. 11 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 17.5 plus 1 plus 5.5 plus 11 plus 2 plus 37 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8. 99.5. There we go. All right, so, and then counting the rounding and the parts where I didn't add the change in, we're at 100%. So I accounted for all of my money exactly pretty close to exactly how I should have. So then I don't do the debt and the savings breakdowns. That much isn't important to me what debt it went to. All of my debt is awful and it needs to be gone. So I'm just happy that I was able to put 37% of this month's income, 21, 24, to debt. So that's exciting to me. What I do like to do is the spending comparison between the 2 months. Now December, I have a monthly income change of minus $11,000. If you remember, I moved a lot of stuff to pay off debt last month. So my debt last month was, I paid off $9,300 worth of debt, and that was 55% of what I pulled in. So the percentages will be off, but the other categories, I can still look at the dollar amount spent and adjust accordingly. And I can see right here that food was really low in December. So some of the stuff I bought in January was to replenish what we had spent or what we had used in December that we didn't buy. So $634.54, $118.60, $91.33, $995.32. And look here at utilities here too. So some of my utilities I think maybe were pulled out early at the end of December that got counted in here as well. And then this month, because of the way the weekends hit, some of them are rolling into February as well. So I think that's what happened there. I think my January mortgage payment was actually pulled out in December. So that's affecting the utilities numbers a little bit. Allowance was 40. Beauty, we did 312. Sinking funds was 623. Planner was 136.79. Debt was 21.24.44. Fund 28.58. And I didn't do any savings. And I did spend on clothes. It was what, $119.43. All right, so let's take a look and see here. So food, I almost doubled what I did in food in December. And like, you know, you have holidays. My mom cooked a lot. My mom fed my boys dinner a good bit in December. And then January, they were just home from school all the time. And I restocked and bought snacks to pack lunches again. Fuel stayed about the same. I have noticed prices have gone up in the last 2 weeks, the end of January here. A little higher than they've been for quite a couple years. Household, I was able to knock that down under 100, so that's good. Utilities, we already explained that. Allowance stayed the same. Beauty was about the same as well. Sinking funds, I did 623 this month instead of 613 last month. Planner supplies, big drop there. I bought a second silhouette in December to help with my Etsy shop. Debt, I was still able to put a good bit of debt, even though I didn't transfer money to pay off the debt. Fun money, still not really going a whole lot of places. I think I mostly bought games for the kids, digital downloads, and then I spent on clothes. And my carryover this month was $451.08. So I'm kind of balancing out now. Those big payments, I'm not moving a lot of money that I have saved to pay off debt anymore. I'm rounding out the corner on paying off debt, actually. I only have a couple more months for my 2 credit cards, and then I'll just have the van. So we're kind of seeing that kind of round out a little bit more on the debt payoff, and then my carryover will be, I'm trying to utilize as much as I can safely. So I'm probably going to keep this right around $250 to $500 is my goal to carry over every month. So that is how January shaped up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave any questions or comments below. I love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to head over to my Etsy shop if you would like your very own budgeting stickers for your monthly view. You can save 15% by using the code THANKYOU15. So have a great day, guys. Bye.